Alright, welcome back. Today we're going to be making a video that's going to be really useful to most of you. We're going to be making tomato-based spaghetti sauce, or just spaghetti sauce as most of you probably call it. So kick back, hit that subscribe button, and enjoy the video. Alright, so on the counter tonight we have one head of garlic, a couple of onions, one carrot, got some just classic red chili flakes, green olives, which you don't really have to use those, but I kind of like the way they give it a little bit of depth. We have capers for a little bit of salty goodness. We have some mushrooms that we just need to use up, some small peppers, and some tomatoes that we had laying around. We're just going to go ahead and get rid of those. And celery salt, just to round it out. I actually don't have any celery right now, so this is going to help us out quite a bit. Alright, so we have the diced up onion, the shaved garlic, and the diced up carrot in one pot together. We're going to go and just put that on with a little bit of the oil on medium heat and get it sauteing down. And then we're going to add in the diced tomatoes, the peppers with the mushrooms, the capers, olives, red chili flake, and the celery salt on the finish. And then by then I'm going to have some basil out of the garden. Alright, so now that the onions and carrots and garlic have cooked down a little bit, we're going to add in the bell peppers and the mushrooms. We're adding these two in now because they don't have a lot of moisture to them, and we're going to try to get them to break down a little bit in the oil before we add in the juice from the tomatoes and the other things. So we're going to give this a little bit of time. We're going to do this without the lid because we don't want any moisture left in there. We want as little moisture left in there as possible. So now, as you can see, a lot of the moisture is gone, and we're actually starting to saute again now that the liquid's gone from the mushrooms and such. So now's a good time for us to just add in one good pinch of the chili flake. And you don't need a whole lot because we don't need it to be super spicy. We just want it to give it a little bit of heat and a little bit of depth. We're going to stir it around, and we're going to let that wake up just a little bit. Once you smell the pepper, once you smell the red pepper flakes start to warm up, we're going to go ahead and add in the tomatoes. And this is a good place to be because now that the tomatoes are in, all of the juices are going to start flowing. So we can go ahead and add in the rest of the ingredients, the capers and the olives. If there are any other veggies that you want to add in at this point, you can. But these are the ones that we're going to be working with. So we're just going to stir it together so that the tomatoes can get down to the bottom and start cooking the liquid around. Because we really just need these tomatoes to cook down for a long time and kind of stew together. And as you can see, lots of liquid forming in the bottom here. That's what we're looking for. And now we just let it cook together. I am going to put the lid on this because I am wanting as much of the moisture to stay in as possible. So we're going to put the lid on, and we're going to go from medium heat down to low, kind of a low and slow heat. Alright guys, so we're back. It's about 45 minutes later. I've turned the sauce off now, so it's been sitting here cooking and reducing down. And I didn't show you this earlier, but I have just a handful of chopped basil that just came out of the garden. So what I'm going to do here, just to finish it off, is just stir in the basil, now that the heat's off, and just let it sit for a few minutes and come together a little bit. And there you have it, tomato sauce. You can puree this if you like, you can blend it, but we're just going to leave it as is. Alright guys, thanks for watching. That wraps us up for the day. Let me know how your sauce turns out in the comments below, and let me know what you put it on. We're going to put ours on spaghetti squash. See you soon.